Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You've got Darren Little here from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and we are live right now on an international call, on an international broadcast, broadcasting to all four corners of the world. Guys, we have tonight something that I call a very, very special treat. And, there's so many people that get into business and they have a big vision, they have a big dream, they want to be able to make a lot of money, but for whatever reason, and they most of the times, just so you know, guys, they don't really even know why this is. But there's something internally inside their body, an emotional blocker that stops them from actually making money at all. So they do a lot of activity. They do a lot of activity, and they don't see any results, no results, right? It's almost like they're a rock in the river and the water just goes right around them, okay? And as a result of that, they get very, very frustrated and they spin their wheels. They keep on spinning their wheels and spinning their wheels and spinning their wheels. They try strategy after strategy. And even when they feel in their mind that they're following the strategies that seven-figure income earners are doing, they get no results at all. Zero. Okay, I'm talking about completely flatline. Okay, nothing. And I can tell you that having watched people go through this process, it's very, very frustrating, not only for them, but it's frustrating for me to watch them be frustrated, because making money is very, very easy. Okay, we all have access to universal abundance. We all have access to whatever we want. Okay, but a lot of times there's these underlying emotional issues, these emotional blockers that actually have to do with our past, with the programming that we've got from our parents or our teachers or our coaches or our peers or our brothers and sisters that have actually created the fabric in the matrix so that we don't make any money. and I got to tell you, watching some people go through that, it's very, very frustrating. Okay, now I have a program that I had rolled out a few years back called Unleash the Alpha Within. And it's a program that helps people to break through to take their life to the next level. And every so often, what happens is that a student comes into my reality and they go through this program and they open up a gateway to superpowers. Okay, it's really the only way that I can explain this, guys, is that we all have special gifts, but very, very few people actually access them. Okay, we all have access to them, but very, very few people actually do. And this is a really cool story here, because one of my students here is with me here on this call tonight, and he opened up a gateway to develop some superpowers where he can actually help people to break through their emotional blocks and literally open up the gateway to universal abundance. And that is a phenomenon. Okay, now a lot of this stuff, guys, I will be honest with you, it can't be explained. Okay, it really can't. I mean, people either they have access to the power or they don't, right? It's kind of like a light switch. It either turns on or it turns off. And this is a very, very unique situation, because this is actually just within about the last 6 months. The gentleman that you're about to meet is not only a person that helps people get to their personal breakthrough, but he's gone through his own personal breakthrough, where not only is he what I would consider in the fitness industry to be a supermodel. I mean, he could literally be on magazine covers for Muscle and Fitness magazine. But he's taken his own business. He has an offline health and wellness business. He's developed a line of spices, and his business started to go international once he actually learned this strategy and was able to remove his own emotional blockages to access that gateway to universal abundance. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to introduce you today to one of my students who's had this phenomenal breakthrough that's accessed these superpowers, Jeroen Oerlemans. Over to you, sir.
Thanks a lot, Darren. Thank you for the introduction. And wow, it's been like 6 months ago. It is. It's pretty amazing how things are going right now, and the whole process that I went through. So thanks again, man. It's great to be here, and I'm really grateful to be able to share this information with with everyone that's watching this. So thanks. Let me go to the actual presentation that I prepared for you guys, so I can share with you how it all started, because I think I met Darren like 6 months ago for the first time online. And I actually started my first online business a year ago, and he was in the same deal. We met actually in Nashville in person, which was pretty cool. And at that time, I was going through mentorship with Darren. And I found out that I had some blocks that were really, disabling me to connect on an emotional level and to connect my feeling to the things I wanted, and to any achievement, like connecting to other people, and really be able to to celebrate and to feel how it would feel to be successful before it will come into my experience. Because I think that is key. When you heard Darren before, you probably in his group, in his mentorship, and he's sharing a lot of this value, which was processing with me through through the next couple of months after the mentorship. And he always talks about being able to to be consciously aware of your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and be emotionally connected to your goals and dreams and your vision. And that is really, really important, guys. So let me just share my screen real quick here so I can start off the presentation I got for you guys. So welcome everyone who is watching to this presentation about inner power breakthroughs. My name
Joe,
is...
can you just go full screen? Can you go full screen on that?
Is it not full screen right now? Let's see. One sec. How about now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, great. So again, welcome to this presentation about inner power breakthroughs. As Darren just introduced me, my name is Jeroen. I am from the Netherlands, that is in Europe. And today I'm going to show you how you are able to let go of emotional blocks and experience your own personal breakthrough. Because, having a breakthrough in the last several years working as, being an entrepreneur, I found that a lot of people are still looking for their next level in their life and business. And most probably because they are frustrated. They are following the success steps, like 6 and 7 figure earners do. They are tapping into personal development every day, working on their mindset every single day. They learned how to focus, pay close attention and focus on their goals, and even do visualization daily. but they just cannot get the things that they really, really want in life. And if this is you and you are ready to break free once and for all, I highly recommend you to stick till the end of this presentation and pay close attention to what I'm about to share with you here today. And I am grateful to be able to, like Darren said, I found out how I am able to pinpoint into someone's subconscious and to see where the emotional blocks are and how to release them. So stick till the end, guys. I got a real cool bonus and offer for you. So if you're ready, let's dive into it. So why should you listen to me, right? Well, my name is Jeroen. I'm from the Netherlands, and I am a former fitness professional. And as a personal trainer, I helped thousands of people transform physically as well as mentally to take them to the next level in their life. And right now, I have several businesses. My main business is in selling clean and healthy products, mainly spices and herbs, which I'm selling right now all over the globe, like Darren said. And as a social entrepreneur, I sponsored over 200 people in working online only for 10 months. So, after I had my own personal breakthrough, I found out that I am able to pinpoint exactly why people are not getting the results that they want in life. I'm going to show you exactly how I'm doing that today. And now I am able to help tons of people removed, which I actually did already. I will share with you some testimonials from people that I removed emotional blocks from to take them to the next level in their business and in their life. So a little more about me. When I first started as an entrepreneur, I, just like Darren described, I was working really hard, always pushing around, pushing myself to my limits, working 16 hours a day. I didn't care because I had a dream, I had a vision, and I was ready to get it, right? Like probably most of you feel right now. But actually, I was feeling stuck. I was draining myself. Didn't have lots of energy. I didn't even go to the gym anymore because I wanted it so bad. And my mindset was in the right place. I was following the exact success steps from some mentors around me. And most people even called me the mindset guy. But actually, guys, I didn't have any results. So I know the pain firsthand. I know exactly how it feels, the struggle, the constant battle within yourself, until I found my solution. And after having my own personal breakthrough, I actually manifested within only 1 month, and that was at the end of the mentorship with Darren. So Darren can just he can tell this happens. I manifested 4 international companies for my clean products just out of the blue. They were asking me to do business. So right now I am closing deals in 40 countries all over the world. I'm actually flying to the United States, to New York City tomorrow, to talk with some companies because they are interested in doing business. Right now, this week, I'm closing a deal with some well-known Dutch people. There's this woman who wrote a couple of books here in the Netherlands. She sold over 200,000 copies already. And she want to take our products in her next book, which will be launching in January. I am selling this product all over the Netherlands, all over the world right now, selling it in meals to hospitals. So this came out of the blue when I was able to open that gateway that Darren was talking about. So pay really close attention, guys, because whatever business you're in, whatever your struggle might be right now, we are able to tap into those things, even inherited patterns by your parents or even grandparents, and release it and neutralize it, so you are able to tap into your natural state of being, which is abundance. So if you ever felt, or maybe right now at this moment, like you're hitting a wall for achieving success, you think you got something going on, you finally found that one business that will get you, towards the freedom that you always wanted, but you just cannot get it right now. It's that constant struggle. It's that constant, battle within yourself. And as I said, I know exactly how it feels because I was there. So if you are ready to finally, kick through the barriers and finally break free from these imbalances, then pay close attention and let's dive right into how I was able to do this stuff. But first of all, I want to share with you, and I want you to grasp some basic things that you probably learned from Darren as well. But I think this is really important to understand that you are energy. We are actually all made of energy. The latest studies, quantum physics is showing us that we are constantly surrounded by an energy field, and we are all made of it, and we can tap into it in order for us to, to attract the things and manifest the things that we want in life. So if you look at your hand right now, it looks solid to you, right? Because we have the ability to see with our eyes, and we only have, the ability with our five senses to experience the things around us in our actual reality, our physical reality. But if you take your hand and you put it under a 40 times magnifier, you will see the individual cells, right? And even if you zoom in a little more, like 850,000 times, you are facing a single DNA strand. Now, the cool thing is that right now, us as human beings are able to zoom in up to 1,000,000 times on your hand, like the physical thing you are watching at right now. And if we do that, we are then right there face to face with an individual atom. And as you can see in the picture, it is almost entirely empty space and energy. Actually, the little dots you see in the image, the distance between those dots is actually more than 10 soccer fields. So, that's why quantum physics right now is telling us that we are made up of, over 99% out of entirely empty space and energy. And that's a thing that you really need to grasp here, guys. And actually, the ancients already knew this. They already knew about the energy body. They called it the prana, the ki, or the chi, and it's the spirit or the energy body. And they said it was the template for our physical body. And they also found that it may become imbalanced. So if we look at energy, if we are all energy, then also our thoughts are energy. And we can actually measure this. Not a lot of people are aware of this, but we can measure this right now with an EEG reading. You see these people with a hat on, and they just are reading and measuring brain activity, and that is actually energy, guys. And besides thoughts, and I think this is the most important thing to understand, is that emotions are energy as well. So each emotion has its own unique vibrational frequency. And that's why it's so important for you to be able to tap in the emotions of, victory, of winning, of getting the things you want in life. And actually right now, if you look at the image, recent studies in quantum physics show that we are constantly living in this cocoon. In this cocoon is who's surrounded, that surrounds our heart. And that's actually how we connect to other people, how we actually communicate to other people. You know that feeling when you meet someone and you feel like you know this person for, like a lifetime, right? Well, that's exactly what this is. Your energy fields are resonating with each other right away, and that's what this is about. And when you have emotional blocks, you are not able to feel exactly how it feels to connect to other people, and you are unable to connect to, emotionally, to the things you really, really want in life. And we need emotions because emotions, they lend color to our lives, right? Without them, we would be living in shades of gray. So again, that's why it's so important to be emotionally attached to your goals and dreams. So you hear a lot of people talking about, emotional baggage. And actually, we all have those baggage. We all have emotional baggage. But only recently, we found out what emotional baggage really is. And emotional baggage consists of what we call trapped emotions. So, what is a trapped emotion, right? Well, normally emotions are felt and then processed immediately in the body. And sometimes the emotional energy is so powerful that it may become trapped. It may become trapped in the body, but you are not even aware of this, guys, because we are limited through our five senses, right? We cannot see this. We can sometimes feel it, but like over 90% of us are not aware of that these emotions are trapped in the body. And those trapped emotions can actually be very damaging, and on a physical side, on a physical level as well as a mental level. So a trapped emotion can occur at any age, and it can even be inherited. Your whole bloodline, like your parents and grandparents or great 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 grandparents, you can inherit those trapped emotions. You know, a long bloodline, long way ago. So they are actually the underlying cause of depression, anxiety, self-sabotage, your inability to connect to others, overcome adversity, but most importantly right now is they are blocking your success. And understand that, trapped emotions are not something we can see with, with the naked eye. They are like a ball of energy, and they have the size of an orange, and they may lodge anywhere in the body. And what those trapped emotions are doing is they distort the normal energy field, causing tissue imbalances and eventually even, physical and mental symptoms, like really problems. Some people that are living with back pains, or like unexplainable disease for over a long period of time, like their lifetime, it is most probably because of trapped emotion that they are not aware of, which is lodging somewhere in the body. So I found some, the most common emotional and mental symptoms that I found with people that I work with so far are actually anxiety, depression, your inability to achieve success, really like blocking yourself to go next level, your inability to find love and connect to other people, your inability to overcome adversity, then also other things like insomnia, isolation, learning disabilities, like not being able to process all the information that you want to learn so bad, like working online or whatever books you are reading about entrepreneurship. Other symptoms can be mental illnesses, night terrors, panic attacks, and other phobias, and even self-sabotage, right? That feeling of that constant inner battle, like you want it consciously, you want it so bad, but your subconscious is always more powerful, guys. So it will hold you down. It will hold you back from going next level. And that's actually what you should understand about this. Being blocked from success is a symptom of imbalances, okay? And they accumulate more as we age. So it's really important for you to take control and to take action on this, because it's not a reflection of you or your higher self, because you are capable and you do deserve success and abundance. Like Darren said, abundance is your birthright, and we are here, all of us have are worthy of it, to attract abundance and to turn on the flow of abundance in your life. So again, you are capable of doing it. It's not you, it's just the understanding that you are having some imbalances inside your body right now, and you can do something about it. And those imbalances that are blocking you, they cause confusion, because there's this constant internal conflict, because consciously you are focusing on all the things you want, you are visualizing your goals, you want to get emotionally attached to it so bad. But on the other hand, the subconscious mind is there's this battle, is holding you back constantly. And I was consciously aware of this fact after a couple of months that I was starting as an entrepreneur. And I was always on the lookout for answers, right? So I was tapping into books, I was reading about the subconscious mind and how to reprogram it. And it was a tug of war dynamic process. And still I had that constant internal conflict. And being aware of it made me even more frustrated, because I wanted to do something about it so badly, because it stopped all the progress. It pushed me around constantly. Then I had a great day, I made some sales, I had some results, and then the other day I felt totally drained, right? Like I didn't have any clarity, and I didn't have any passion anymore to do anything that I had to do consistently every single day. So removing that imbalance is the solution, guys. It was my solution. I went through my breakthrough, and I can share some amazing stories that from people that I already helped doing this as well. Because right now you are probably missing out on success, on the level that you really want, on a consistent basis, right? The money that comes with the success, that will bring you the freedom to do the things you really love, like, I don't know, travel the world, spend times with your loved ones, or spend unlimited time on your passion. And that's actually what you are still missing out. Maybe you just got started in a business, maybe you are pushing it around for a couple of months or even years, and you just cannot seem to break free from all of this. And it actually touches your self-worth and your self-esteem, and you are starting to worry about, is this the right thing, that what I'm doing right now? You think you finally found that one vehicle that will bring you the freedom that you always wanted, but you keep on pushing it, and there's this constant battle that you just cannot get the things you want. So if this is you, then it might be, and I think it's time for you to finally break free from false beliefs, the old programming that are actually lies, guys, because you can turn on the flow of abundance, and it's all in our old programming, and sometimes even being inherited. And you just need to be able to get out of your own way, to release those baggage. And all I can say is, don't wait for change, because I found a solution, and I'm so grateful to be able to share this with you guys, and to be able to help other people, and which are coming right now, are turning into such momentum in their lives. And all I can say is, don't wait for change, make it happen right now, because it will not clear itself especially when you're not aware of it. And I am honestly grateful to be able to to help other people this way, because I know the feeling. So do not ever forget that your natural state of being is abundance, and getting rid of those imbalances allows us to be in that state. Okay, so imbalances that you picked up in your life from your past, and this usually starts with some little events that happened when you were young, because I found out a couple of specific events when I tapped into this information. I was looking for answers. They become like flashes in my mind. Like I remember I was sharing this with Darren when I was going through the whole process of Unleash the Alpha Within, that I had like 3 to 4 different events that flashed through my mind, which when I think about it, they were these small events, right? These small things. But he actually explained to me, and that's what I found out also later, like these little small events can have such an impact on you as a not as a physical being, but as a spiritual being. And that's actually the baggage that we drag along throughout our whole lifetime. And I'm recently in my 30s, so imagine if you're in your 50s or in your 60s, what imbalances you might have picked up throughout your life. And it's really key for you guys to get rid of those imbalances. That allows us to be in the state of being in the flow of abundance, that finally the hard work you put in every single day will be rewarded for you. So if we move into the method that I'm doing, and that the thing I'm able to do, it's really important to understand the subconscious mind. And I know Darren is talking about this like every single day, in he's bringing tons of value around this, but it is just the power of hearing it again. So I want you to really grasp this. So when we look at the difference between the conscious and subconscious mind, the subconscious is actually 99% of your entire mind. Okay, it remembers everything. It's like a computer hard drive that is processing every single experience that we have in life. So it knows exactly from you as a child, from when you were born, and even before that, it knows exactly all the things. It remembers everything, and it knows exactly why you don't have what you want right now, and what needs to be done, the edits that need to be done for you to get it. So if you look at the subconscious, it always knows the truth. It's like a lie detector, it always knows the truth. So all the information is in the subconscious mind, and some of us can tap into it, but most of us can't. Just like Darren said, I am able to tap into this right now, in this in information, not only within myself, but also in others. And you have to understand that the conscious focus can only get us so far, because your vibration and what you hold in your subconscious mind is the most powerful, is far more powerful than the conscious mind will ever be. So every answer is right there in the subconscious mind. And as I am being able to get access to the subconscious mind, I am able to access information about emotional blocks that are in there, because everything is right in there, like a computer hard drive, right? So what I'm able to do is tap into your subconscious and ask direct questions to it. Okay, and the answers I'm getting will get me to the emotional blocks, the trapped emotions, and even how aligned you are with your goals and dreams right now at this specific moment. So I can do specific and powerful edits to your vibration, to your old programming. And so you are able to attract abundance and whatever else that you want in your life right now. And if we, take a step even further, the key to unlocking your full potential is to bring down a heart wall. And this is actually how I got the answers that I was looking for, because together with Darren, I found out I had a heart wall. I was not able to fully connect to other people, to really feel, to release those emotions from my past. So I needed to have some specific edit which was in my subconscious. And when I was looking for answers, I learned a lot about the heart wall. And I found out that, the people I was working with right now, I am working with right now, over 93, over 90% actually have a heart wall. And the best way to explain this, guys, is that a heart wall is actually an energy wall that is formed by the subconscious mind. And we have to be, actually we have to be grateful for it, because the subconscious uses this. It uses multiple trapped emotions to build a protection wall around the heart for, against further heartache. So if you experienced a um, dramatic event from your past, like, getting divorced, or a specific illness, or maybe lost, some loved ones around you, then you might have had a heartache that was so bad that the subconscious decided to protect you and build an energy wall around your heart. And the best way to visualize this, guys, is to think of an onion. When you have an onion and you cut open the onion right in the middle, and when you look in the center of the onion, there's usually a little circle in the middle, and sometimes it is in the shape of the heart. That's why this is such a great example. And you see all the layers around the heart of the onion. And all those layers are actually trapped emotions. So to be able to bring down a heart wall, we have to bring down and release those trapped emotions one by one. So it's one layer at a time, and only the subconscious knows the truth. So only the subconscious knows how fast you can let go of all this stuff. And it helps to set the intention that you want to release those old baggages, because as you might know, the spoken and written word are really powerful. So it helps for you, to send out that message into the field, into the universe, and give that message to the subconscious, like, I am tired of it, I am sick of it, thank you for protecting me. You got to be grateful, because it's actually a protection mechanism. But now I am able to let this down, to bring down the wall, literally, and move on, in order for me to go next level. And when you are ready to let go of this wall, you are able to connect with others, because actually the heart wall is blocking you from the ability to really feel. And that's what I experienced, myself firsthand. I was not being able to really fully connect with others, and tapping to the feeling of success, of achievement. And I kind of knew consciously what I wanted, but I was not able to connect emotionally to my goals and dreams and my vision for the future. So I really want to share some great testimonials. That I have a couple, like 3 or 4 right here, from various people with emotion, that had emotional blocks. They were feeling stuck, pushing around and pushing themselves, wanted to go next level, but they were blocking themselves from success without even knowing this, right? And they were looking for a breakthrough, and I was able to help them. So first of all, let's look at Luana. Luana's from Brazil, and she said, after I got Jeroen's help, I I couldn't be more glad, because the following week my business got in such momentum. I had 4 sales, while before she was always struggling. She had 4 sales in only one day, like waking up, boom, 4 sales in her inbox, notifications, 2 sales the day after, and a total payout of over 2,000, like $2,400 in commission in just 3 days. So she was astonished about this, because she was struggling before. And she said the cool thing was that I was attracting many people out of the blue asking me about my business. So it was like, just sharing the link, connect to those people personally, and get them to get started in her business. So I found out that Luana had some problems with trapped emotion that were actually from her mother, that she inherited. And I was able to release those for her. She also had a heart wall, and we're still releasing that. But right now she's doing really well. She's feeling more and more connected to the things she's doing. So I'm really grateful to be able to that I could help her and keep on working with her. So the next person I want to share with you is William, and William's from New Zealand. And he said, I had a strong emotional response to what Jeroen has discovered and released. And actually, I remember the call when I shared with him the exact detailed information that I got from his subconscious. And he was like bursting into tears, because it was information from his dad that he inherited as being a little boy. And some events happened in his past as well that he thought were just tiny things, but they probably had such such an impact on his whole being right now. And he said, this has changed my outlook on a lot of things and brought me some calm and clarity to my life. So he is now more clear. He has more clarity about his goals, about his vision for the future. And he's able to, he was able to release those things to be able to move on with his life and in his business. And he had some great results as well. So there's Anne. She's from Cranston, and she came to me with she was having her home. She is having her own business, and after we got started, and mostly around her money blocks that had to do with her husband, she said, after I cleared that ID allergy, she had some ID allergies, what I call ID allergies around money. And after she cleared that, within a week, I signed the biggest new client I have ever had in my business. And within only a month, my income tripled. And it had only continued to go up since then. I have continued to find and release other imbalances related to money and success ever since. So Anne is a little older than me, so you can imagine the baggage she is dragging with her without even being aware of it. So she is really excited to to continue working with me to clear more of those imbalances she's finding out right now. And yeah, I am. It's such a it's such a great feeling for me to see all those results. I can imagine, and Darren shared this before with me, it's exactly the same as his own programs, because it's the most grateful feeling to see other people succeed. And that's what I'm actually doing. That's what I did with Anne as well. Well, so the last testimonial I want to share with you is from Kim from Boston. Kim DeRamo. She came to me, and she was struggling with getting more groups to participate in a group session that she's doing as a doctor. And she shared with me, after the session, I not only felt amazing and had one of the most wonderful evenings of my life, but our accountant called and let us know he had found investors for a real estate deal that we were putting together. And I can remember Kim shared this with me, and she was like a little worried that it wouldn't pull off, because she was working on this for a couple of months now. And all of a sudden, her accountant called that she found investors for that deal that she was putting together. And then several people expressed emphatic interest for having their group participate in our work. So she experienced this like overnight, guys, like after the session right away, just like Luana did. In the morning after she woke up, her inbox was full of sales. So that's what can happen. And this depends person to person. I don't, I'm not saying that it happens to everyone because we don't know, how long it will take. Only the subconscious mind knows. But being able to see those results with these people that were going through the process is a wonderful, wonderful thing. So if it's time for you, and you're probably looking for answers right now, so it's time for you to blast away your money blocks for good, then us together, I am able to identify major issues that are blocking your abundance right now, that again you are totally unaware of right now. To eliminate those blockages, each blockage one by one, and even eliminate inherited parents. We can identify those patterns so we can break them together to finally achieve your goals and your dreams, and to tap into that vision for your personal future. So ask yourself this question: what would it be worth to you to remove your inner blocks, your emotional blocks, that emotional baggage once and for all for the rest of your life? To be in the state of vibrational balance and to start manifesting abundance and freedom in your life right now, before you're not even aware of it. It just happens, like it happened to me, right? So all I know is right now, thousands, like millions of people, it's a multi-million dollar business right now. Tens of people spend tens of thousands of dollars to in personal development, like seminars, books, DVDs, CDs, audios. And I was one of them, guys. I have like a full range of all the books that I wanted to read, I tapped into, and it's a good thing. But I've experienced this firsthand. Most of the time there is more to the eye than we can see, right? There's more to us, within ourselves that we can see. So what I'm about to share with you right now, that is changes is coming, because changes are coming, because I'm here to bring you the good news that getting started with me, us working together to be able to to pinpoint the exact points that we need to release, and release you from those energy blocks, from those emotional blocks. This whole process is not going to cost you $10,000 or $5,000, and heck, not even $2,500. So the normal regular price to go through this whole process is normally $1,297. Okay, so when I first talked to Darren, and he was like, I want to do something special for my team, and I want to do something special for the people that I'm connected with. So we got to this offer that I really would love to share, and I'm grateful to be able to share this with you guys. And the limited offer is that I can, take 50 people only through the process. And this offer is for $297 for each person, and this offer will only be there for the next 2 weeks. Now remember the email I sent you when the last time I did a webinar. These offers, these spots, those 50 people, I had those 50 people within 3 days, guys. So I know a lot of people are looking for their breakthrough. But there's more, because I said to Darren, like, okay, one session is cool, right? I can identify major blocks, and we can probably let go of a lot of stuff. but only the subconscious decides on how many you can let go at, in only one session. And I can even, identify how long it will take for us to let go the rest of this stuff. So I said to them, I want to share a special bonus. So as a bonus, I want to give you guys, for the 50 people that want to do this and be fast, grab your spot while you can, because this will give you your breakthrough that you are looking for. And I want to give one session for free. So it will actually be $297 for 2 sessions. And after that, we can work out a great deal to be, if you want to, to monitor, if you want me to monitor your state of being, your vibrational state of being. And sometimes it can come back, but most of the times the things you release, those are not coming back at all. So you can get rid of them once and for all. So right now, I want to thank you, really truly thank you for watching this information. And if you want to work with me, then click below on the button, do the payment and connect with me on Facebook if you haven't already. You can get connected, and through Darren, send me a message. And if you have any questions, just ask me when we are chatting. We can set up a Skype call, and I will schedule the sessions for you. I will be getting started with this, guys, next month, and over the next course of like 2 months, I will be scheduling all those sessions back to back, to be able to help you move forward and really tap into that next level in your life. So thank you so much again for watching. Click below on the button, and I'm really looking forward to be able to help you guys and to work with you. So thank you for letting me share this information, Darren. I will now stop sharing my screen so you can actually see me again. There I am. Can you see me?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Fantastic. Guys, here's what I'm going to share with you. First of all, Jerome, thank you so much for sharing this exclusive and private information. I know that we had a huge number of people that were tuning in. I was going on to YouTube. I was like, holy cow, we really got a crowd here. Guys, all I can tell you is this. If you have been battling this, if you have been going through this for year after year, program after program, you get the vision, you get the dream, you get tapped in, even with mentoring, and you still can't make money. I highly, highly recommend, okay, and I'm saying this from my heart, because I'm in this for the people, guys, okay? I'm in this for the people. I can go make millions of dollars in anything, okay? I can raise money, I can launch companies. It's not about me, okay? I want you to understand this. This is all about you, okay? And I put this webinar together with Jerome because some people have these amazing superpowers where they can literally put a key in and open up a vault so that you're like, boom, and your whole life as you know it completely transforms at record speed. It's literally like speeding up time to get you to your breakthrough. So if you are one of those people that's struggling, you're not getting the type of connections that you want. You're attracting broke people constantly. You're constantly attracting victims into your reality instead of the abundance flow, the abundance, wealth, right? People that are already successful, leaders, people that already have marketing skills. They already have leadership skills. This is the key that can unlock that gateway for you and completely, totally change your life, okay? So if you're one of those people that's really struggling, guys, I'm telling you, you probably spent thousands or tens of thousands of dollars on programs, on personal development, on seminars, CDs, books, tapes, all sorts of stuff, as well as business opportunities. This is the type of stuff that you really need to be focused on. This is the best investment that you can make for your future, for your family, so that you can really, truly be able to unlock that gateway, open up the gateway to universal abundance. Abundance is your birthright, guys. You weren't put on this planet to suffer, okay? You weren't put on this planet to struggle. That's not why you're here. You have a much bigger purpose here, a much bigger purpose. And sometimes you got to think outside the box. Sometimes you got to do things that other people may not do, okay? And I'll tell you something that one of my millionaire mentors taught me, okay? He said, Darren, successful people do what other people either can't or won't. Okay, I want you to hear this again, guys. Successful people do what other people either can't or won't. Because a lot of people can't break through their fear. A lot of people can't just say, you know what? I'm drawing a line in the sand today. I am done with this. I am throwing my hat over the wall. I'm taking action, and I'm going to deal with this once and for all. Once and for all, guys. Give the gift to yourself. That's what I say. Give the gift to your family. Click that link below right now and take action, because I can tell you this. When Jerome did the last seminar, people were just going like clockwork. You want to be one of these 50 people? Trust me, okay? Because once he does this next round of people, he's going back to the regular price, guys. So there's a very, very small little tiny window here where you can break through, where you can break free from all of the stress, from all of the anxiety, from all the bill, from just wanting that dream so bad, but not. It all has to do with your emotional connection to your dream. Now, here's the challenge. Most people are emotionally connected to everything that they don't want. All of their past failures, all of the programming that they got from their parents, or maybe a husband or wife or significant other. You know, oh, come on, that you could never do that. Come on, that business is never going to work for you. Go get a real job, right? And a lot of people have heard that. So it's like an underlying voice that plays inside their mind constantly, and they're emotionally connected to that instead of what they really want. And there's the heart wall in between. There's that heart wall that's stopping you from going the next level. It's like the protector, right? Because your subconscious mind wants to keep you safe. And oh my God, what if they're right? Right? I better not, what if it goes wrong? Right? So there's this barrier that happens between us and our dream. And sometimes, guys, it's so thick that it doesn't matter how many mentoring sessions that you show up for, you still won't break through, right? So sometimes you got to think outside the box and do things a little bit differently, right? A little bit differently, and that's when the breakthroughs start happening. So thank you so much for joining us on this exclusive and private VIP call. I encourage you, as your millionaire mentor, guys, throw your hat over the wall. Seriously, you deserve greatness. Abundance is your birthright. You're not put on this planet to suffer. You have such an amazing power within you that once you access it, your life as you know it will never, ever be the same. So click that link below right now. throw your hat over the wall, get in to be one of the 50 people that he works with in this next round that he's doing before that price increases to the regular price. Jerome, any closing remarks?
Actually, not really, man. I'm really grateful to be able to share this with, the team and everyone. You got this out because I think people need to hear this. And yeah, I am ready. I am ready for a next round. And yeah, thanks, man. Thank you so much for having this. And grab your spot while you can, guys. That's all, because I've seen miraculously things happen with people that had those emotional blocks and were able to release them, and they were feeling so much better, like right away. So yeah, all I can say is take action on it, like Darren said. And thank you so much, Darren, for having me.
Fantastic. So guys, you've got Darren Little here from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Click the link below, be one of the 50, give success to you and your family so that you can start to live the life of your dream. Thanks a lot for joining us, and have a great day.